Do you know that Igbo people helped to build countries like Sierra Leone, Haiti, and Cuba? They passed down their names, culture, and Igbo spirit down into these countries. Oh, so you don't believe me? Don't worry, I'll show you in this video. But before we get into the full gist, the full details, or the full story, if this is your first time of coming across this channel, welcome to the family. My name is Uche and I do everything Igbo history. If this is what you are interested in, do well to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell in order to be the first to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Like this video now or at the end of this video if you enjoyed it. Now, let's dive right into the full gist. First, let's begin by asking ourselves an honest question, right? So the slaves that were taken from Igbo land down to foreign countries, when the British abolished slave trade, where were they taken to? Of course, after the British abolished slave trade in 1900, most of the slaves were rescued from slave ships and some of them were taken to places, right? Among the slaves were Igbo people, and most of these Igbo people were taken to Sierra Leone. And when they got there, they had to settle down in that very place as their homes. For instance, there is a real story of a man called Okoro who was taken from Nigeria but later rescued and now taken to a place called Freetown in Sierra Leone, where he settled and made that place his home. Of course, he kept his name as original Igbo man where he be. He refused to change his name. He kept his name. And the surprising thing is that if you go to a place called Kura in Sierra Leone today, you will find people who are still answering Machuku, Nwankwo, Okoro. The reason is because those people are descendants of Igbo tribe. Did you know that? Is that really surprising? Now you know. So just like Okoro, there were other Igbo people, but they came together to form this Korea group. And they built businesses, they opened schools, and they built churches in such a way that even far from Nigeria, they did not forget who they were. Now, let's go to Cuba. Igbo people, we are called Ebo or Ebua in Cuba. Their major source of income was sugar plantation, which was a heavy work and a painful one at that. But of course, anywhere Igbo people enter, they don't lose. So there was this woman called Ebua in Cuba. She was known for being spiritually powerful. She could heal people, talk to spirits, and perform rituals using herbs and chants. So people came to her to be healed. They came to her for help, including Africans and even whites. Can you imagine that? Can you fathom it? Someone who was once slave, now powerful and being respected. Of course, they can that woman left a legacy in Cuba. And today, in Cuba, there is a religion called Santería. Inside that tradition, you will find Igbo tradition and ideas. So the Igbo spirit refused to die, even in chains. Now, let's move to Haiti. In 1791, something powerful happened in Haiti. Slaves that were there rose up and decided to fight for their freedom, what later became Haitian Revolution, which was and is the only successful slave revolt in history. Of course, Igbo people were part of that revolt. In fact, they were known as fearless people who were not afraid of death. The shocking part is that there was a true story that was told that Igbo people or group of Igbo people decided to walk into a sea and drown rather than being a slave. Now, how decided to die? I know, probably you are shocked just the way I am. Even Haitians, the origin or the citizens, the main citizens of Haiti said to themselves that Igbo people cannot be enslaved. When they saw what happened, they came to that conclusion. Till today, there is a religion practiced in Haiti, that is a Haitian religion that is called Vodou. They still use Igbo words and Igbo style of prayer in their chants. So you see, even in war, in death, and in pains, Igbo spirit still lives. So what did we learn from all of this? Igbo people were taken far from home. They faced pains, loss, and slavery. But in Sierra Leone, they helped to build a new African society. And in Haiti, they helped to fight for freedom. In Cuba, they passed down their spiritual strength. The Igbo people's story did not end in chain. Rather, it became a story of power, survival, and legacy. Did this story surprise you? Is it your first time of hearing about it? Did you learn something new? Let me know in the comment section, and please do not forget to like this video so that YouTube can show it to more people, and also hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so that you always be the first person to be notified anytime we drop a video. My name is Uche. Thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. I'll see you in the next one.